All right. Well, I have recorded the first part of the latest Liam thing, but that's going to take much longer, so decided to go ahead and do a couple of videos for release sometime this afternoon, evening, whatever. Here we have Project Olympus, the Crimson Order, comic book number 1. A dysfunctional superhero team tracks down a mysterious terrorist organization. First campaign by Ironclad Comics, apparently. As you can see, things are not looking particularly promising at the moment. There are 10 days left in this campaign's funding period. I don't know whether they've used an extension yet or not. I'm gonna hazard a guess, probably not, but I'm not sure. Currently, they have 33 backers. They've raised $3,505, but that's only 35% of their $10,000 flexible goal. Now, it is a flexible goal, so it is possible that that this $3,500 figure might represent enough for them to feel like they could go ahead and make the comic. And so, I don't know. It's like everybody might get a refund, or they might just go ahead and do what they're able to do with the money that they have raised. Hello, future Indiegogo backers. This is the official Indiegogo campaign for Project Olympus, The Crimson Order Book 1, a 30-page, all-in-color superhero graphic novel. PSRT. PSRT? Okay. Of ComicsGate. We have hired some of the best artists out there and are confident they can deliver a product worthy of Marvel and DC. Here at Ironclad Comics, we promise the utmost quality of both art and story, but most of all, we promise an entertaining read. Book overview. After a 5-year split, the Liberators, the world's greatest superhero team, is forced back together by a string of mysterious terrorist attacks. Join Vitruvian, Valor, Liberty, and Blue Eagle as they uncover a villainous plot that could mean the end of the world as they know it. Written by David Tim Jr., drawn, colored, and lettered by Data Jackson. But I don't know what that is, and I don't know what that first name is. We'll go with Bryce Sam. But I don't, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Like I said, I've said before, I don't really know, comics. So Data Jackson could be something very famous. I have no idea. Main cover by Kanan White. No, I know him, although I don't know Deathstrike offhand. Does he? Hagi? Transformers V Terminator. Well, that sounds interesting. And Brian Decay. Cover 2 by Brendan Everett, Half-Breeds. Also haven't heard of that. Sorry, just not knowledge all of these things. Cover 3 in progress by Bryce Sam. And alright, editing by Cody Caramal? I don't know. Alright. Crimson Order. Stretch goals. $10,000 stretch goal. Locked. 5 extra pages. I don't know. Is there any point in reading these? It's like they'll be doing extremely well if they actually hit 10,000, or even get close to it from at this point, from the look of it, with only 10 days to go. I don't know. I said before, it's like I would not put that many stretch goals out, to begin with. Maybe just like the first 4, whatever, and I don't know. I don't know how much money it's gonna, it's like, creators have to figure out for themselves how much money they think they actually need and whatnot. But I always, wonder what, what the what the difference is in budgets and whatnot, because I see some indie comics producing a comic and doing so relatively quickly and efficiently. Again, these are usually not CG projects, unfortunately, but I've seen in indie comic companies or whatever on Kickstarter usually producing a comic, and it's like I mean, sometimes they'll raise a shit ton of money, and other times they won't raise hardly any. They raise less than less than five figures, certainly, a lot of times, and yet they'll put out a book on a fairly regular schedule, and I think a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them, I think, begin to enjoy greater and greater success with their crowdfunders as they rack up more and more successful ones where they have delivered on time. And anyway, and a number of campaigns, some of them CG, some of them not, will be will have a $2,000 or $3,000 ask or something up front perhaps, and then they'll have stretch goals every 1,000 or 2,000 or whatever after that. And here you have something that is a first-time campaign, and they're asking for 10,000, and there is a stretch goal apparently at 10,000, but then you got 15 and 17.5 and 20 and 25 and 27.5 and 30 and 35 and 40 and 50 and 80. And it's just like, it seems very unlikely that like, no matter how well advertised or whatever, it seems like the last half of these stretch goals essentially sounds like it was something that they should never have expected was even a possibility first time out. And I don't know. So I would think that putting out 4 stretch goals maybe at most at one time, and and saying that's I don't know. To me, it just doesn't sound like a good move to put out so many stretch goals to begin with. Founded by David Tim Jr. and Cody Caramel, or however we pronounce that. First of many campaigns set to release for our company, as the company would bring, if you are interested, blah, blah, blah. Alright, standard stuff. Alright, let's look at the tiers. Comic book main cover, $20. So that's slightly slightly cheaper than standard for ComicsGate. It's 30 pages, which, I mean, that's, again, it's like ComicsGate projects are so mixed on that. Sometimes they'll have like 24 pages and they'll ask $25, and other times they ask $25 and it's like 72 pages or something, and it's like, well, it varies so widely in what you're getting, but 25 is pretty fucking standard CG pricing, even though it probably shouldn't be. This is 20. That's better. I mean, it's I don't know that it's great. Again, it's like there's plenty of indie comics. Some of them ComicsGate, most of them not, that ask for 15 or or even 10. 10 is probably becomes more likely. It's like I've seen some companies on Kickstarter that they probably started out having to ask for 20 per copy, but as they've enjoyed more and more success, as they prove themselves to everybody, that that you're going to get your book and you're going to get it on time and it's going to be good and whatnot, then it's like they've managed to go down to 15 and then go down to 10, and it's like, wow, I mean, some of them are even hitting below 10 per copy now because they've done so well. So anyway, main cover, 13 claimed, estimated shipping February 2022. That's not too far out. 1 claimed of the Everett cover, also asking 20 for that one. Zero claimed of the one that we don't know what the fuck it's going to look like. That's not to be wondered at, probably. Don't want to buy something sight unseen, usually. 3 cover bundle, 3 for the price of... Three for the price of... What now? $20, $40, $60. 3 for the price of 3 would be $60. The 3 cover bundle is $75. Does that mean that they started out asking $25 for each of these, and oh, okay. I guess all signed. I guess they're adding on $15, so $5 a pop for them to get signed, I guess. Still, it's not a good look. All right, 6 claim to that. 3 covers plus a T-shirt, $100. All signed, so $15 for signing. 5 claimed. Super bundle, $175. 2 copies, all signed. 0 claimed. Mega bundle, $205. 2 copies of all the covers, all signed. T-shirt and a hoodie. Okay. 1 claimed. Epic bundle. Good heavens. Everything in the previous one, plus 4 trading cards. Exclusive full art. Mystery card guaranteed. Okay. So an extra $25 to get. I'm wondering whether the trading cards are available as an add-on. 1 claim to this, because if they're not, I think trading cards are usually a pretty, like, they're usually something that you'd expect to see on something that requires much less investment in order to get them. I mean, if they're available as an add-on, that'd be one thing. But if they're only available in a super expensive tier, then I think that's ridiculous. Olympian bundle, $300. 2 copies of each, all signed. T-shirt, hoodie, all 4 trading cards, and an exclusive hard drive. Hard drive. Yeah, that's what it shows. Hard drive. Containing inside info about Ironclad Comics. What the fuck does that even mean? Inside info. What? That's weird. Okay. 2 out of 10 claimed. No featured tier. Alright, let's check out the shipping. Oh boy. 10. Well, 10 domestic is standard for CG, but 10 every place else is, frankly, super cheap. That's weird. I would not have expected that. I'm gonna guess it's the same for those. The bundle is also 10 across the board. The fuck? And that's 10 across the board too. I'm starting to think that this is an oversight. This is a mistake, probably. $10 across the board. Okay, yeah. I think they fucked up majorly on their shipping. In which case, it might be for the best that they don't fund, and then they can refund everybody and try again and not fuck up on the shipping prices next time. $10 and $10. Holy shit. Yeah, I think from the look of this, they are going to lose their shirt on international shipping if they get very many backers that are overseas. $10 across the board. Fuck. Unless, of course, they're unless, of course, we're revealing here that they actually did look at it and decided they could afford that, and that just means that everybody else in CG that's charging an arm and a leg for international shipping is fucking everybody. I don't think that that's true, because I actually have one time was going to attempt international shipping for something and discovered that it cost so much that it was like, no, I can't afford it. It's like, it's ridiculous. 10 across the board. Yeah, that's got to be just a major fuck up on their part. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I think it'd be better for them to... Oh, he likes posting that, doesn't he? 15 days ago, 1 month in. One month in. So if it was... I guess this indicates that they must have extended, I guess. They extended, what, 25 days, maybe? I don't know. And 15 days ago, they were 35% of the way there, and they're still 35% of the way there. Alright. Well, there's that. Alright. Well, like I said, it may very well be for the best that this doesn't fund, because it sure looks like they have massively screwed up on the shipping costs. I mean, I would expect that even the domestic shipping would probably increase. Maybe, I mean, it really probably shouldn't increase, to be honest. 30 pages and 3 copies, it's like, it probably shouldn't really go up. Most CG projects are going to go up on that tier for shipping, but I don't think it, it's like, it probably doesn't really need to go up as far as the actual cost of getting the book to you. But, you throw in a shirt and it's like, it probably should go up some, and you double the number of comics from 3 to 6, and it's like, yeah, it definitely probably needs to go up even domestically by then, and you throw in a hoodie and it's like, yep, that needs to go up some more. Now throwing in just the trading cards, which again, having the trading cards be, there were no add-ons, so this is only available at a really fucking high tier. This is ridiculous. There's no reason why trading cards should be that exclusive. And obviously the trading cards would not make the shipping go up. But the hard drive, it's like, probably, especially if you're going to ship it securely, it's like the shipping cost on that ought to be utterly ridiculous. So I don't know. I think mistakes were made. All right. Until the next one.